I bet you do. Okay, we're live again. Okay.
Hooray.
Some mistakes were made.
All right. All right.
Good figure out the only ones listening. So.
And now I get to do my best Zach impression.
Go and Chase. We're probably our only listener.
I think the one listener is me because might be. No, actually, I don't think it is me. Whatevs. Okay. I'm gonna retweet this back on Twitter. All right.
We probably won't be able to get many people because Mindy Wheeler is streaming now as well.
Motherfuck. No, I'm not. Okay. You know what? Okay. On the off chance anyone heard that, that is not me being. That's not me being salty towards Mindy Wheeler. It's just that we just had a rash of bad luck, is all. Okay.
Well, let's see where that or we compete with the other big YouTubers, which is
Just to say,
dude, we're not competing with like who the fuck's a big time streamer right now.
he who shall not be named.
EVS,
I did.
Tonka Soft.
I thought we were talking.
I think Worski too.
I was thinking bigger.
No, nobody that I know of.
Does PewDiePie still stream anymore?
I've got no idea. Anyway, so let's get this conversation back on track. What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, where did we leave off?
We were talking about Twitter and their stupidity with the whole like system.
Yeah, that's where we left off.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, yeah, I mean, like, that's going to hurt a bunch of independent artists, especially ones that are just starting.
Well, you know, Jack doesn't care when his fifis get hurt.
Well, more like he doesn't care. More like he's more about appeasing the all his like-minded blue check marks.
All the NPCs.
Yep.
Wait, can we even say that?
Oh, no.
A bad word.
Tank, you just got a strike.
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure right now that if there's a curse if there's someone bringing curses onto other people's streams, it's me because I have killed 2 of Sporkman's streams thus far.
Really?
In fact,
And
the one where I was on with Ginger, the one I was on with Ginger on his channel was like up for like I was there for like 15 minutes.
No, I had to drop out because it was very early.
It's not very early. It was because it was okay. It was early in that stream, sure, but I could only show up for 15 minutes. I should have jumped in earlier. I mean, I could have only hung out for an hour because it was over my lunch break. But yeah.
Oh well, shit happens.
Like Jimmy was actually surprised that because like I actually went back and looked at that stream after it had wrapped up, and like he's saying, "Wait, Brett's in Tacoma and he just had lunch." And then they had to say he works second shift.
Yeah, well, things that get lost in the shuffle with other people. I mean, yeah, I am a 7 at night. The joys of being so far ahead, it's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, okay, so yeah, but
so yeah, I think it's a unanimous thing that's a stupid move that they're pulling.
Yeah, yeah, like I said, it's just gonna hurt people who depend on the likes, which is I mean it's a weird thing to say, but there are like if you're an independent artist, I can see why you need that. It's like one of the best. I mean the comments are probably better feedback, but that's still pretty good.
No, that's. I mean, I get what you're saying, but the whole thing is, I've discovered quite a few artists that I'm following now, but purely just due to somebody liking them. It's not as frequent as you would, should you say, see a retweet or something, though.
I'm just trying to wrap my head over how they think this is going to be a good idea for debates. Because how is this going to help debates? It really isn't.
It won't.
It's really one of the. You want to promote debate, and you have to turn off the one thing that would actually encourage more people to get involved. Really?
Not only that, Twitter is a terrible platform to do debates on.
They seem to think it works fine. Maybe.
Oh yeah, 140 characters. That's enough to have a well thought out and nuanced opinion on anything.
Well, it's 280 now.
You know what I mean.
Well,
I've come here to screw up your good stories with facts.
It doesn't matter. There's not enough. The point is, they don't give you enough character because of the character limit. You can't really have a nuanced opinion unless you dump it all in a Twitter thread.
And even then, never mind the thread. Then if somebody doesn't like what you say, mute, block, run away.
Yep.
Then cry to the blue check marks.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Run back to echo chamber.
Let me put it this way. You'd get more of a nuanced debate on Reddit.
Yeah, I can see that.
A possibility.
And I say that as someone who's never used Reddit.
The fact that anyone could think that Twitter could be used for debates is proof that Mark Twain was right when he said that political catchphrases are the death of democracy.
Is that your dog, Tank?
Yes, that's one of our 3 dogs. That's the Jack Russell.
Well, I know it
Howling
couldn't
at the
have been.
moon.
Well, I know
Barking
it
at the
couldn't.
moon.
Well, I know it couldn't have been Matt because he would have been eating it.
Yeah. Yeah, we know it's not. We know it's not you.
Oh, that's uncalled for. hold on, that was uncalled for.
Oh, come on.
And then there's a strike. And we know it's not Brett because it's not Rooster.
For the record, the rooster is not mine. It's my white trash neighbor's.
Still, it went off. It started going off right as you were streaming.
I do not, and for the record, I do not feel awful insinuating that Matt eats dog.
Look, I'm Vietnamese, not Chinese.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so what? Me and my friend Derek made that crack all the time with our friend Van, and he's Filipino.
I think the worst thing I've had said to me was during high school when this Albanian kid asked how it was to eat rat meat.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, can't really knock people for what they eat though, because one of the delicacies for some of the people on this side of the world is called a mupani worm. It is literally a worm that they fry up and then you eat it.
I mean, in Mexico, they like eating tarantulas.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deep fried spider.
No thanks.
I have standards with my food. Thank you very much.
Yeah, at least with me, the only thing the most racist people can get with me is that my diet is nothing but potatoes and alcohol.
Speaking of which, what is a 7-course Irish menu?
Potatoes and alcohol.
6 pints and a potato.
Yeah.
Well, let's not forget that you guys also like to boil things for 8 hours.
No, those are the fucking Anglos. That'd be.
I'm so glad you guys don't know much about Afrikaners. I mean, well, I would love to laugh at it all.
Yeah. You should. Yeah. Although, do you know what the Scots do to all their food, though, Matt?
What?
Fry them.
Yeah, literally, that is probably the thing. The deep fried Mars bar is actually a Scottish food invention.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
It's kind of funny how everyone assumes that Americans come up with the worst food, but you got Scots with frying their food. You got the Canadians with poutine, which is basically fries with cheese curd.
Poutine is awesome.
Oh, I know.
Poutine is.
Oh, I know, but it's probably it's gonna kill your heart.
Hey, then I should probably show you the Gatsby one day.
We got to bring in God's Nerd for that, just because she's Canadian.
Yeah. Oh,